Hello beautiful people, it's Sindafam. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking this video and it's titled Prince William Dependent on Princess Kate and Her Strength. She's the future of the monarchy. Interesting. I'm excited to check this one out to hear what they've got to say. Let's check it out.
Let's go back to Rafe about this. I mean, you know, it was important for many reasons today, not least because of the important message for other people suffering from cancer that both the King and Catherine were both there. And I thought Catherine's statement was particularly emotive, especially as lots of people have. If you have cared for someone or you know someone that's going through cancer, we're not out of the woods, but this is the reality of what it's like. So that was a very positive message. How important do you think it was for everyone watching today to see that ceremony and to see that the royal family, at the slimmed down version, were actually there?
I think it's hugely important because, of course, as the Queen said, I have to be seen to be believed. And the importance of the monarchy is actually, you know, in this country, we don't have an annual Independence Day like France does, or an anniversary of a revolution to celebrate. So one of the disadvantages of being the world's longest, oldest, continuous, unbroken democracy is that we don't have an annual celebration. So for us, it's things like Trooping the Colour and royal weddings and coronations that provide those rare opportunities for us to come together.
And obviously we talked about Catherine a lot, and you can see the King and Queen Camilla there. I mean, also looking absolutely stunning. But what happened? We've watched the ceremony, we've watched the pomp and circumstance, as it were. We've seen little Louis, only 5, bless him, a little bit naughty on the balcony, but not too bad. What I really want to know now is when they go off that balcony, what do they do? They're kind of a large gin and tonic or something or other.
Absolutely, definitely a gin. I mean, a few of the royals enjoy gin as their favourite tipple. I would imagine some champagne as well, and a good lunch. I mean, you know, it's been a long day. They've been at it, and I'm sure they're going to be reminiscing about what happened and any mishaps. I'm sure the weather will be a great source of discussion. But yes, I mean, they had a dinner last night as well. But they're a family at the end of the day, you know, and like anybody, they'll just be saying, "Did it go well? What happened?"
You know, but you just seen our balcony scenes there, and actually considering what he is being through, I mean, being treated for cancer as well as Catherine, the King did look quite happy. It looked like he was actually really enjoying it.
Yes, I was with the King.
It looks so beautiful. Like, everyone was so, like, this day, I don't think at this point everybody who saw this weren't happy to see this moment, or weren't happy for this. Lots of people were so delighted to see Princess Catherine making public appearance for this, making time for the family, and being present on this very special occasion or special function for the family, and seeing that the King is also looking well and everything. It looks so beautiful because, yeah, exactly, this is a special day for Britain as well. So, but regardless, it was beautiful, and I hope now that lots of people already saw Princess Catherine make the public appearance for the Trooping the Colour, it satisfied their curiosity, and also shame on those people who thought the worst had happened to her, and shame on those people who were leaving not so nice comments about her. Shame, shame, shame. But regardless, let's just focus on the positive and soak in the beautiful moment of this. Let's go on.
Enjoying it.
Yes, I was with the King on Monday of this week when he was presenting colours to the Irish Guards, but I was within about 20 feet of him, and just the same thing. He seems so content now, and he's really fitted into his new role as King. And I think, you know, having gone through this experience, I think he's just happy to be able to go to these events now, because of course he wasn't sure when he would next be able to attend one of these events. He's been in Normandy, he was doing the ceremony at Windsor Castle. Today we have this. We hope to see him at Ascot as well next week. Monday is Garter Day as well. Hopefully we'll see him there, but we don't know yet. And then we have the state visit of the Emperor of Japan. So it's a very busy time, but I think he's up for most of it. And yes, he did today look to be in his element, and it means a lot to him, his connection. He's Colonel-in-Chief of all of those regiments, and I think he was just delighted to be able to pay his respects to them.
And we know he does have a very warm relationship with Catherine. What do you think it meant to him that Catherine was able to be there today with the grandchildren?
Yeah, well, he said, of course, that today we hadn't confirmation that he was delighted by her being there, and I think they must have grown closer, even more closer, because of the shared, the shared problem that they're going through. And of course, remember when he was in hospital, he went to visit her in his dressing gown and everything.
Can you imagine the king shuffling down the corridor in his slip and his dressing gown?
So I think absolutely. I mean, and of course, he recognises that she is the future of the monarchy. She is the strength and stay. All kings need to have a strong woman behind them. King George VI had the Queen Mother. He's got Camilla, without whom I don't think he would be able to do the role. And absolutely, William needs to depend on this very strong woman who's actually a breath of fresh air, as well as a reminder of the continuity and constancy we expect from monarchs.
Do you think some people are surprised by the strength Catherine has demonstrated in, obviously, you know, some of the more traumatic times the royal family have been through recently, with the family breaking down, and obviously her diagnosis with cancer? But she does seem to be coming through it very together, very strong, very, as you say, there for, you know, the men doing the important jobs in that family.
Yes, she understands her role, and that's so important. And of course, she had a long period before she got married, which was, of course, the period for her training, and also to decide whether or not she wanted that role. So she knew what she was getting into. She's taken to it like a duck to water. I think, you know, she, much like the Queen Mother, she'll prove to be the iron fist in the velvet glove. And I think, you know, we can look to her as being every bit the successor to all of those wonderful consorts of generations past.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness, I loved every bit of this. Watching the videos surfacing regarding the Trooping the Color was just so beautiful. Oh my god. But let's even talk about this, because of course, who wouldn't love Princess Catherine? She looks so beautiful, and she has this radiant glow on her face, and it's just so beautiful to see this and see such delightfulness in her. And of course, our family would be so happy that she was able to make or grace the function, or grace the family function regardless. And this is huge regardless. And I bet you lots of people were so excited to see Princess Catherine grace the occasion or grace the family function regardless. But again, I can't even imagine what must be going through Prince Harry's mind, as well as Meghan Markle, because they made their bed, so as well they may as well lay on it, because they decided not to be part of the royal family, which this would have been a beautiful time for them to spend time with the family, or Prince Harry taking part in the parade as well. But again, it's their choice, so I don't think anybody would force them to be part of it regardless. But let me know what you think about this. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I would really love to share that. You can share all the useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.